About that time on the TV, it was announced that up at Conroe, the water was about to break the dam, so they're going to have to release it. I thought, uh-oh, I've heard about that from 1994. My visiting angel, Judy Arnold, was there. I said, Judy, watch the street. The street was perfectly dry. 30 minutes later, she said, Lillian, the water's curb to curb. It's coming up the driveway, up into the yard. We had been told to dial 911 if you felt you were in danger. This is a one-story home. There's no way we could get up any higher. So we called 911, and they said, after about 10 tries, somebody answered and said, well, maybe. The city resources were very overstrained. They could not handle the hundreds of calls that came in all at once. So I called my daughter and son-in-law. They live over in Kings River. I was going to see if they could come and get us. No answer. I got hold of their daughter down in the Heights. She said, Mom and Daddy are in a boat on the way to a shelter. They've just been rescued. So we could not help them, they could not help us. Finally, a fireman walked up to the door wearing his yellow raincoat. He said, there's a fire truck over there in King's Crossing. If you could walk over there a couple of blocks, you could go on the fire truck. They can't come when the water is more than 3 feet deep in the street. The alarm goes off. And it would just float. We could not rescue you. I said, well, I saw on TV they had some trucks that had very high wheels that could go through very deep water. He said, well, yeah, but you know, how many do you think we have in the city? He said, maybe tomorrow we could find one. I thought, well,
oh boy,
by tomorrow? And then it was 9 o'clock that evening, it was dark. And by that time the lights did go out, the TV went out, so we did not have any news. And nobody ever came with a warning to evacuate. There was no warning at all in our neighborhood that we should, if we'd known, we could easily have gone just a few blocks.
And there was no warning on television either? Or
It happened too fast.
Or anything?
And the power went out. After that, we couldn't watch TV. We found a radio station, but that was not that far advanced. So finally, at 9 o'clock, a dump truck arrived at our front door, right up to the porch. I don't know where they found it, but it did have high wheels. And I am in a wheelchair. The fireman picked me up in my wheelchair and lifted me up into the truck. My friend Judy had to climb a ladder, about a 12-foot ladder, to get into it and swing herself around to get into the truck. And about 20 of the neighbors got in.
What were you thinking on
I
this?
thought we would probably drown that night. That's what I thought. We hung a lantern, a battery-operated flashlight lantern, on the front gate, right by the front door, and put out a white towel. I thought that'd be a signal of distress. And we just stayed right inside the front door with the door open, hoping somebody would come. But if nobody came, there's no way we could be saved. I still did not think about the horror. I thought maybe a few inches of water. In my wildest dreams, I never dreamed 4 feet. I thought, well, tomorrow my daughter and son-in-law will go over there and get my van and come over here and get me at the shelter, and I'll go home. I mean, I didn't know that that was the end of everything as I knew it. We lived in that home for over 20 years, and I never thought, and not just my home, the entire neighborhood and all the shopping centers nearby.
What is your best memory of what happened?
The volunteers. Just imagine opening your home to a stranger, or getting your boat out and going to probably a very dangerous situation. over in Foster's Mill. This man said he was going above the mailboxes, and he didn't know when he might snag his motor on something. And then he finally got where he can control the boat. It wouldn't go where he wanted it to. He could be washed into the Gulf of Mexico. So he decided he'd better get out of that situation. They risked their lives to save people.